May, June, and July. This is very important for low income, fixed income beneficiaries, and letters will be coming right into your mailboxes. I have got all the details, what you need to know, what you must be aware of. So, without further ado, let's get right into all the details. Alright, guys, so May, June, and July are these important 3 months which are particularly very important for low income individuals in the United States. And with all the changes happening this year, it's very important to stay informed about all the new developments that could definitely impact your money, benefits, your raises to your benefits, and many more. Today in this video, I'll be discussing what to watch out during these very important months, these 3 months. So let's get right into it. And speaking of the recent months, you know what? There has been recently a lot of changes happening this year. Still, there is a lot more to come in the upcoming 3 months. Now, we haven't seen bills, a lot of packages, a lot of proposals being passed during this very important period, and likely there will be more to come ahead of the time. While it's important to keep eye on all the important changes to the federal programs and the benefits such as food stamps, housing assistance, the tax credits, social security, Medicare, and definitely it's important to watch out for any of the changes to the state local programs, particularly those who are designed to help out low income, fixed income individuals. Now, today I wanted to talk about Medicaid. Now, this is what's happening as a result of the public health emergency declaration expiration. Now, we know that this has been coming for a while, and it's important to understand what's really happening to Medicaid and how it's going to impact moving forward to all the Medicaid beneficiaries. Now, guys, speaking of the update, what kind of a letter Medicaid benefits are going to receive? So, well, as the result of the public health emergency declaration expiration for millions and millions of people, you know what, those enrolled in the Medicaid are going to be losing their coverage. According to the preliminary numbers, anywhere between 6.3 million to going all the way until 25 million people could be purged right from the Medicaid coverage. And you know what? And we are talking about each and individual state. Each state will be sending out these very important letters to all the Medicaid recipients. Now, yes, definitely moving forward, this is gonna going to have huge negative impact on your benefits. You know what? We depend on the Medicaid for the healthcare. It's very important to understand the implications and how it impacts the people lives. And also, it's really important to understand what's the issue with the system and what we can do in order to maximize our benefits. Now, you know what? The Medicaid is a federally funded program, but it's administered by individual states. That means each of the states has its own laws, sets of rules, regulations, eligibility requirements, and processes when it comes down to Medicaid benefits. Unfortunately, due to the expiration of the public health emergency declaration, the federal funds for the Medicare have dried up, meaning that states have less money in order to maintain the Medicaid program. As a result of that, states are now purging up people right from the Medicaid, resulting in millions and millions of people losing their Medicaid coverage. And right now, states are sending out forms, those who are affected by purging, you know what, although it depends from state wise, you know what, from each of the state, you'll be going to receive from your particular state, you'll be going to receive the form. In some of the states, Medicaid beneficiaries will get a form. In other states, only those at the risk of losing the benefits will be getting the one letter. So that's why it's important to pay attention to this issue and understand what's really going on in your particular state. Every state is different, and you know what, your state might do it as well. Now, if you are Medicaid recipients, now talking about the Medicaid and the forms that your state may be sending out to you in the upcoming weeks. Now, if you are currently enrolled in the Medicaid, then definitely you will want to pay close attention to these important forms. These are important for determining your eligibility. Shortly, you'll be going to receive these forms. It will likely ask your name, address, some of the general details, and they may also want to know your income, also other required details, things like how many people are living in your home. So it's important to fill out all the important details right onto the form. What kind of details are required? It's important to understand and fill out all the important details as requested onto the form as per best of your knowledge and return it as soon as possible. Now, these questions may vary between the states. Be sure to read over the form thoroughly, carefully, and you don't want to miss out on any of the details. Definitely, you don't want to miss out on an opportunity to maintain your Medicaid coverage. Now, since this is a big issue which has been in the lately in the news, you know what, it's something that I believe will affect most of the people receiving Medicaid, and there is a possibility possibility of losing the Medicaid coverage altogether if you don't act on it. As you may know, if as you may have heard, states across the country are now beginning to process the purging Medicaid coverage for some individuals. And this is a big deal because you know what? We have been expecting this for the past 2 or 3 years. In some of the states, the process has already begun. In other states, it will start in the month of May, June, and July. Depending on each of the states, the details are different. And if you are at a risk of losing your Medicaid coverage, then states will likely contact you and ask the response within 30 days. If you don't respond, you may lose your coverage, so make sure you act on it carefully. But don't panic yet because there is an alternative, Affordable Cares Act. Now, this is a plan that offers very affordable monthly premiums with minimal out-of-pocket cost. Now, if you receive notification from your state telling that your Medicaid coverage may be in danger, then don't panic. Don't ignore it as well. Instead, take a look at the ACA and decide if that's right for you. In the last 3 years, federal government has put in place rules that allow states to enroll people in the Medicaid. However, these rules also prevent states from removing people from the Medicaid. Now, this has been ended as a result of the states are going through the Medicaid rules to decide who is eligible and who is not. Now, the bottom line is if you are enrolled in the Medicaid, you may be at the risk of losing your coverage. So, if you don't receive any documents from the states regarding your local Medicaid status, if you don't receive the letter, make sure to contact your state officials regarding the letter. So, if you receive any documents from your states regarding Medicaid status, it's important to fill out the form as soon as possible and return it to the state. And this is the way you can maintain your coverage. And also another thing, you should make sure that your mailing address is correct so that you can able to receive the letter. I know this is a difficult time for everybody, particularly people with low income, fixed income, but these are some kind of things you need to be aware of. Like always, I will keep you up to date on all the latest information. But you know what? If you don't receive the letter, make sure to contact your state officials regarding the letter. I'm watching all the important news, all the latest details when it comes down to your benefits, raises to your benefits, all the important details, the new bills, reforms to the Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid, and coming right over here in the month of May 2023 Social Security benefit payment schedule. Let's check out the all the important dates for the Social Security beneficiaries. So on to the first of the month, people receiving supplemental security income SSI benefits will be going to receive their $914 for individuals and $1,371 for couples average benefit amount. So guys, make sure to check out first of the May for SSI beneficiaries, that is the Monday. Moving forward, the next day we got 3rd of the May. That's when if you receive Social Security before May 1997, do check out 3rd of the May for your Social Security benefits. Moving forward, guys, the next important date is the 10th of the May. So let's say if your birth date lands between 1st to 10th of the month, so be sure to check out 10th of the May for your Social Security benefits. Moving forward, it's the 17th of the May. That's when if your birth date lies between 11th to 20th of the month, then be sure to check out 17th of the May. And the last important date is 24th of the May. That's when if your birth date lies between 21st going all the way until 31st of the month, be sure to check out 24th of the May. So guys, make sure to hit that like, share this video, subscribe to our channel. And this is Kedar from How to Guys. See you in the next video.